Good morning, students. Suraksha ma'am here. Students, you might have enjoyed your holidays and you might have completed your holiday homework till now. So from today we will start our syllabus again and we will do the poem The Last Bargain from your book The Honeydew. This is your poem The Last Bargain. Now, what is a bargain? I tell you. A bargain is an agreement in which both parties promise to do something for each other. Someone is looking for work, waiting to be hired. He strikes a bargain but thinks it worthless. He tries twice again but doesn't like either. Finally, in the last bargain, when he is hired for nothing whatever, he is happy as ever before. What is the bargain and why is it the best? So I will read the poem for you now. Come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning I was walking on the stone-paved road. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered along the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. It was evening. The garden was all aflower. The fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. The sun glistened on the sand, and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing with shells. He raised his hat and seemed to know me and said, I hire you with nothing. From henceforward, that bargain struck in child's play made me a free man. Now we will see the pictures related to this poem. First of all, this is your poem, The Last Bargain. It is written by Rabindranath Tagore. All of you know that he was very famous poet and musician of India. He has been awarded Nobel Prize even for his book Gitanjali in 1913. So he wrote very great poetry, and this is one for you. Now I will explain the poem to you. See, a man calling out for work. Actually, a man is free and he wants to be hired. Hire करना क्या होता है? Get services in return for payment. जब हम rent पर किसी की services लेते हैं. Okay, he wanted to be hired for some work, but he wanted to be hired for nothing. It is an interesting poem. Okay, see. He says, come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning I was walking on the stone-paved road. When he was walking on a stony road, on a pavement, he was calling everyone that come and you can hire me. Okay, means I am free and you can give me some work. Then what happens? The king first. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. Chariot जिसे हम हिंदी में रथ भी कहते हैं. Okay, a carriage driven by horses is called chariot. See, there is the picture of chariot. Okay, now he held my hand and said, the king held his hand and started saying that I will hire you with my power. The king said that he has power and he can easily hire him, but his power counted for naught. Naught is none, nothing. Okay, but his power counted for naught. But this was not important. The bargain did not strike the man. He did not like the agreement because he did not like power. Power brings slavery as well. So he did not like it. And he went away in his chariot. So the king went away because the man did not like the agreement, the bargain. So he turned away. Next, you see the rich old man. Next lines are about an old man. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. Now it was a hot day and it was midday, means it was a time of noon, and the houses were all stood shut with shut doors. Means everybody has shut the windows because it was so hot and it was the time of the noon. I wandered along the crooked lane, and the poet means the man who wanted to be hired was wandering means roaming, इधर उधर घूमना, along the crooked lane. Crooked is that is not straight, टेढ़ी मेढ़ी गली जिसे हम कहते हैं. Okay, lane, street. So he was walking in the crooked streets. Suddenly an old man came out with his bag of gold. The old man came. He wanted to hire the man. He had a bag of gold. See, this is bag of gold. He pondered. Pondered is to think. Okay. He thought for a moment and said, I will hire you with my money. That, oh man, if you are free, you wanted to be hired, so I will hire you with my money. I have a lot of money. And he weighed his coins one by one. He started weighing, तोलना जिसे हम कहते हैं, to weight something. Okay, he weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. But the man did not like the agreement again. The money did not seem to attract the man, and he denied the proposal. He did not like the agreement, so he turned away. He went back, and the old man also went back. See, this is a picture of the old man. He had a bag, maybe full with money. Next, the fair maiden. It was evening now. The man was still free. He did not like any agreement, and the time was of evening. The garden was all aflower. There was a garden. It was all of flower. Of flower means full of flowers. Filled with flowers means the garden was filled with flowers. The fair maid come out and say, the fair maid. Fair matlab beautiful. Maid means a young girl came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. That I have a beautiful smile and I will hire you with my smile. Means you will work and in return I will smile at you. But her smile paled and melted into tears. But soon the smile paled. It weakened. It became dim. It lost and melted. It started melting into tears. Because happiness is not a thing that will stay with us forever. Okay, ultimately we will also fall in some sorrow condition. So her smile paled, it turned away into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. And as it was getting dark, the smile and the lady also, the young girl also went away, means lost in the darkness of the day. Now see, this was fair maiden. Okay, and finally what happens? The child, the sun glistened on the sand. At the end of the day, the man went near the seashore. The sun was glistening. Glisten means shone, shine, shone. Okay, the sun was shining on the sand. It was looking beautiful, and the sea waves broke waywardly. And the sea waves broking means hitting each other and then going back into the sea. Okay. A child sat playing with shells, and a little child was sitting by the seashore. He was playing with shells that you find in near seashore. Okay, he was playing with them. See, this is the picture how the child was playing near seashore on the sand with the shells. He raised his head. As you are looking in the picture, the little child raised his head and he was smiling and he seemed to know me. ऐसा लगा कि वो उसे जानता था. As the child knew the man and said, I hire you with nothing, that I have nothing to give you. Okay, but I can hire you and I will not give you anything. See, students, the king gave the proposal of giving the man power and the old man money. The fair maiden smiled, but the child offered nothing. He had nothing to pay. From thenceforward, the bargain struck in child's play made me a free man. And from thenceforward, मतलब उसी time से, from the right point of the moment that bargain struck in child's play, and the bargain was liked by the man. He completely agreed with the proposal, and he was now a free person. Means he was free to get the bargain. He was free to enjoy the bargain because he liked the child. He had nothing to pay, and this was the best bargain, best agreement, because the man wanted to remain free. He did not want to buy all kind of power, money, and smiles. Means all the other things, material things, possessions can be lost in the world by the course of time. But when you are bound with someone with nothing in return, then nothing is lost, and you lost nothing. That is why the person liked the bargain very much, and he then said to the child that yes, I am hired to you now. So this was your poem, The Last Bargain. You can read it again and again. Please read and please watch the video so that you can understand the poem. For any doubts, you can call me, and please do it in your notebook. Thank you.